gonna get rid of this light today. I'm gonna show you guys how. Thanks to my boy Anthony's Garage, showed me a little trick. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about it. All right, so I just went to AutoZone. I got me a T30. Yes, a T30. That's what's gonna freaking fix this BAS ESP light. There's a charger right there. Parked next to another SRT8. It looks like this one's a little beat up, but it's still pretty nice. Let's start the car up. Let's hear her. She's dirty. She's dirty right now. Sorry for the dirty car, guys. There's that stupid light right there. So let's get home. Let's test out this theory and see if it works. All right, guys, so even as I'm casually driving around, my light turns on and off. So usually the left turn set it off. I did change my angle sensor. That's usually the cause. I changed my angle sensor when I got the the paddle shifters installed by Omar.
That's it.
It's the same. Yeah.
Looks good to me.
Let's see if this is the culprit. And that initially did stop the light from coming on, but now it's to the point where it just comes on and off randomly. So I'm gonna show you a clip from Anthony's Garage where he figured out a hack. He figured out a hack to get these lights to turn off permanently. So I'll show you the video. We're gonna test it out, and then we're gonna see if my boy Anthony was BSing or not. So we're gonna try it out. Hopefully it works. So yeah, I'm gonna go get home right now. We'll try it out, and like I said, hopefully it works. All right, so let's see if I can make this light come on again. I'll make a left turn. Let's see if it comes back on. There it goes. You see that? There it goes again. So let's go ahead. Let's test out this hack and see if I can make this stop happening.
The ESP BAS light fix. In here you can see there's a screw right there, and you access it to this hole, and I believe it's a T30, and you have to use an actual T30 screwdriver. Basically what happens is this steering angle sensor loses a read on the clock spring. See there? So what you're going to do, T30 up here, loosen this 4 to 5 turns. Do not remove it. And once it's loose, we're going to pull this whole column piece towards the steering wheel and then retighten it. And just go up to that access hole like I showed you, and we're just going to loosen it. 3 turns, 4, there we go, 5. I'm going to pull on this whole section back here. It may not feel like it moves, but it only needs a little bit. And I can feel it just move just a little bit. Tighten it back up, and hopefully that fixes it.
All right, so with this T30 screwdriver, there is a hole down here. I'm gonna show you guys where it's at. It is right here. Okay, I am gonna loosen it about maybe 3 to 5 turns. I'm going to pull this whole section of the steering wheel towards the steering wheel, and then I'm gonna hold on to it and tighten it and see if that works. Okay, so let's get in here. All right, we'll start. Let's see. All right, there it is. Okay, I can feel it. So we'll do with the 5-5-205. That'll be each turn. Okay, so lefty loosey. There's 1, 2, 3. Let's do 4. 4. Okay, there's 4. All right. So I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, but you can see I can feel it already loosened up a little bit. Okay, so I only have 1 hand here. So I'm gonna pause it right now. I'm gonna hold on to pull it towards it, and I'm gonna tighten it, and hopefully that solves the problem. Okay, so let's see if it works. Okay, so I just got done tightening it. I did notice this was able to move up like almost, I'd say like a 1/4 inch. It moved up. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the car. All right. So to reset the light, you just have to turn your steering wheel to the left and right a couple times. So you turn it to left and right twice, and the light should clear as you drive off. So let's do it. All right, so after several attempts to try to clear out the light, it's finally off. So I'm gonna make a left turn right now and see if she wants to come back on or not, okay? Left turn, here we go. Left turn, and no light. Okay, no light. That's good. Left turn, usually after a couple left turns, it'll for sure come on. So let's see, left turn, and no light. All right. Let's do one more left turn. Another left turn right here. Let's see. Oh, there, it came back on. Damn it. It's back on. All right, so we're gonna try this again. All right, YouTube, so I adjusted it a little bit. So let's test it out. Do a left turn right here. See if the light comes on. All right, here we go. All right, nothing. Let's try it again. Turning it, right turn, nothing. All right, there you have it. All right, YouTube, so I managed to fix the light, but I broke something else. Oh my God. I freaking stripped the freaking thread on the bolt behind the steering wheel like a freaking idiot.
Idiot! God, so stupid, what a dumb.
But anyways, the bolt, it won't tighten all the way. I'm gonna have to maybe get some thread fixed or some sort of repair for it. But the weird thing is that the light doesn't come on anymore. So Anthony was on the right track as far as adjusting that steering column, or as far as pulling it in. But you don't have, it might not be necessarily that you pulled it in, because when I pulled mine in, the light would stay on and wouldn't come off anymore. I just had to adjust it to get it to the point where that light would come off and stay off. Unfortunately, like I said, I stripped my bolt. I'm gonna have to get that fixed later on, but the light hasn't came back on. So that, you know, that's a good trick. That may be the issue. It's a good chance that it may be the issue. Like I said, I changed my angle sensor. I adjusted that steering column, and it worked. But you know, the BAS ESP light, I looked in the owner's manual. There's no information on it in there. It just says basically to take it to the dealership. So here's all the ways that, you know, you may be able to get rid of that light. So one of them obviously being the angle sensor. It might not be any good anymore. You can try that steering column thing I just did that happened to work for me. It can be something as simple as your brake light switch. And so to check that, just push on the brake and have somebody get behind and make sure that brake light's coming on. If it's not, it's most likely that. It can also be any of the wheel sensors. So I believe each of your 4 wheels has its own wheel sensor. So to do that, you would have to get somebody, and this is the #1 option you should do before anything, is to get somebody with a code reader and drive the car. You may have to drive it to see if all the wheel sensors and the angle sensors are working. So if you know somebody, or take it to your local mechanic and just have them test drive it, and they could diagnose what's wrong with it there. That's your best bet. If you don't have the time or resources or money to do that, then you can just try to mess with that steering column. You can try to change the angle sensor if you want yourself. Those are all the options you have to figure out that BAS ESP light. I know a lot of us 6th gen owners have that issue. I've had it for years now. Like I said, I drove my car already a couple days and the light's still off. I drove it on the highway. I've, you know, left turns, right turns, all that, and the light's still off. So if it does come back on, I'll keep you guys updated. If it does come back on again, I'll probably end up just taking it to a mechanic and so we get a code reader and see exactly what's going on. But right now it works. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm SRT Dad. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.